We're going to start in a seated meditation today. So finding any comfortable seated position for you. If you wish, maybe finding a blanket underneath your sits bones or something to sit on like a block. Trying to turn off my Wi-Fi. Here we go. Okay. All right. So once you're in a nice, comfortable position, I invite you to lower or close your eyes. All right. So first is a quote, excuse me, by Carl Jung. Your vision will become clear only when you look into your heart. He who looks outside dreams. He who looks inside awakens. So Ajna, our third eye, is the guardian of the senses, sight, sound, taste, and smell, and the witness of our lives. She operates beyond ordinary sight into foresight, visions, and sixth sense. We're going to do a meditation here to begin. So first, just noticing the sensation of your breath. Notice your sits bones here on the earth. Allow them to sink and ground into the earth, and then allow the crown of your head to reach up towards the sky. Feel a soft alertness in your presence, that sweet spot between ease and effort. Follow your breath. Notice where it begins. The quality of your breath. And whenever you are ready, interlacing your fingers together, creating kind of like a cap here with your hands, and then placing your hands on your forehead. This is the home of the sixth chakra. Feel the warmth under the palms of your hands, and the lines of worry drop away. Soften the spot between your eyebrows. Take long, slow breaths here. Release the breath and feel a space of bright light shine and flood through the whole area in a 360-degree orbit. Perhaps take a moment to relax your hands and feel that sensation. And then whenever you are ready, cupping your hands over your eyes. Feel the warmth of your hands. Relax the muscles of the eyes. Take a long, slow breath into this space and hold it. Feel relaxed, at ease. And when you're ready, let go of the breath and drop your hands by your legs. Feel a spotlight of violet color flood into this whole area. Ajna is the seat of your intuition. She holds the answers to your life. If you have a question or a situation you are questioning in your life, offer it to the light of your third eye. Offer any messages that come your way. Let's take a couple more rounds of breath here. And then when you feel ready, making your way onto your back. All right, so from your back, feet are going to come to the earth. Knees are bent, feet are hip distance apart. And from here, just windshield wipering the knees from side to side. If you want, maybe feet can come wide on the mat instead. All right, let's walk the feet towards each other. It's a little warm up for the arms before we come into our eagle arms here. So arms reach up towards the sky and then bending at the elbows and creating like a window over top of your chest. Grabbing a hold of opposite elbows. On your exhale, allowing your arms to drop over towards one side. Inhale, arms come to center, and exhale, arms drop to the other side. So continue moving here at your own pace with your own breath. Notice where the knees want to go. Do they want to follow? Do they want to go in the opposite direction? Do they want to stay still? May your life be like the eagles riding high above the storm. The eagle's sharp sight can recognize things from a distance, giving it foresight. As hunters, they calmly soar above life, always watching and present. They oversee life with discernment. As they have a bird's eye view of life, it is a reminder for us to stand back and look at ourselves objectively, becoming the observer or the seer of our lives. So one more time in each direction. And then switching the cross of your arms. And then same thing, exhale, arms drop to one side, inhaling to center. Moving with your own breath. Focused eagle eyes are symbolic for being able to see the truth with clarity. Through the power of global vision, we can pierce fiction, seeing things for what they are rather than what we think they are. All right, so one more time in each direction. And then releasing your arms down by your sides. Let's hug the right knee in towards the chest, activating the right foot. Maybe the knee goes towards the chest or towards the right armpit. Perhaps the left leg comes long. So really focusing today on softening the place between the eyebrows, that chakra there, the third eye chakra. Maybe continuously bringing your awareness to that area. Once this side feels complete for you, releasing the right leg and hugging the left knee in, activating the left foot. Maybe right leg comes long. Soften the shoulders and the jaw. Be open to any messages that come your way, any insight. What does your intuition tell you today? Releasing the left foot down towards the earth. We're going to find both feet to the earth again and then hugging the knees in towards the chest. All right, what movements feel good here? Is it rocking side to side, rocking back and forth? Maybe it's stillness. Maybe it's tucking the chin in towards the chest. Listen inside. You are your own teacher, right? All right. So from here, we're going to come into eagle legs and eagle arms. So eagle legs, we're just going to cross right knee over left. And then eagle arms, I'm going to give you a couple choices as we go through our classes today, depending on what feels good in your body. For our lying poses here, if eagle arms, where we wrap the arms, if it doesn't feel comfortable for you in your body, you have the option to bring your hands to your shoulders, and elbows are going to come wherever they're going to land. Okay, so let's start with if you're coming into eagle arms, right arm out first, left arm over top. Perhaps the backs of your hands come together, or maybe you wrap your hands together. So notice where the elbows are going. See if you can send the elbows to about shoulder height, soften the shoulders, hands away from the face. All right, ready? So this is what we're gonna do. You can stay here if this is enough for you, or maybe you find a slight tuck of your tailbone and then draw your legs in towards you. Hold the legs there, feel the core active. Maybe even bring the knees or the elbows towards the knees. And hold for a few rounds of breath. How many rounds? We don't know. Let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently release, uncross the arms, uncross the legs. If you have any discomfort in the low back, take a moment to windshield wiper the knees from side to side. And when you are ready, setting up for the other side, left knee crosses over right. If you found the cross, hands on shoulders, find the opposite cross. Eagle arms, left arm first, right arm over top. Find your variation of eagle arms, which is always really interesting on the back, I find. All right. Soften the shoulders down, elbow shoulder height, hands away from the face. Slight tuck of the tailbone, and then draw the knees in. Hold here. So we want to use the core to pull the legs in. And then maybe lift elbows towards the knees. Try not to crunch the chin in towards the chest. And we hold. So I saw a meme this morning. It was supposed to be like the yoga teacher is, she's in hell and she's making someone hold boat pose. And she says 5 more rounds of breath. And the student said, "You've been saying that for the last 3 years." So let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Uncross the legs. Feet come wide on the mat. Windshield wiper the knees from side to side. I got a little distracted this morning and found all these yoga memes. And my husband said, maybe your class should be a stand-up comedy routine. Okay, so we're going to come into eagle legs once again. So crossing the right knee over the left. We're going to find a twist here. So arms come out to the side, palms face up towards the sky. Today, we're going to allow the knees to drop over towards the left side. Like twisted roots here. See if you can soften the right shoulder down towards the earth. Maybe you look over towards the right side. Softening here. Whenever you feel ready, allowing the legs to come back to center. And then switching the cross of your legs, reposition your back flat on the earth as you do so. And in your own time, legs drop to the right side. Soften the shoulders. Relax the hips. Perhaps you look to the left and soften around the third eye. Let's find one more round of breath. And then gently bringing the legs back to center, uncrossing the legs, repositioning the back flat on the earth. Perhaps here, knees come together, feet come wide, constructive rest. Allow the back to soften. And just noticing your breath. Perhaps reimagining that violet color coming from the third eye. The warmth. Being open to anything, any messages that you need to hear today. Let's find one more round of breath. And then rolling over to one side, whichever side is calling for you. And gently making your way up to seated. right, we're gonna get out of our eagle for just a few poses here. So let's bring the feet wide on the mat, about hip distance, or excuse me, not hip distance, mat distance. Hands come behind you to support you. And then we're gonna just windshield wiper the knees from side to side. And whenever you are ready, allowing the knees to drop over towards the right side, we're creating like pinwheel legs, 290-degree angles. If you need to adjust to find your sits bones, feel free to do so. Activate the feet as you move to protect the knees here. All right, so let's bring the right hand down towards the earth. Left arm reaches up and over, find length along the left side body. So what does finding length mean to you? For me, it's sending the rib cage out towards the side so that the arm reaches a little further, feel a little more stretch. All right, inhaling to center and exhaling, left hand to the earth, right arm reaches up and over. Again, find length here. So as we move the rib cage out, it's like the stretch comes from the side body rather than that shoulder or arm. Inhale, let's come back to center. Let's reach the arms up towards the sky. And then exhale, we're going to allow the arms to come over together towards the right side. Use your core to hold you up. Inhaling to center. Exhale, arms to the left. Feel the stretch. Inhale, arms to center. Exhale, arms to the right. One more time. Use your core to hold you up. Sorry. Inhale to center. Exhale, let's turn to the right and bring the hands down towards the earth. So turning towards that front leg. Inhale, let's bring the arms back up to center. Exhale, turning to the left. Hands come down by your sides. Nice straight spine. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale to come forward towards the front of the right leg, or towards the right leg. Hands coming out in front. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale to hinge forward. Tongue-tied this morning. So softening into the right hip. Slowly walking the hands back towards your body, coming up. And then again, windshield wipering the knees from side to side. Whenever you're ready, knees drop to the left side. 290-degree angles if you can, or something like that, right? Okay, so left hand to the earth, right arm reaches up and over. So go as far as it feels good for you. Soften the shoulder back and down the spine. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, right hand to the earth, left arm reaches over, find length. Inhale, bringing both arms back to center. Exhale, arms reach over towards the left side. Inhale to center. Exhale, arms to the right. Inhale to center, lengthen the spine. Exhale, arms to the left one more time. Inhale to center. Exhale, turning to the left, arms come down to the earth or hands to the earth. Find a twist. Inhale, coming back to center, arms reach up towards the sky. Exhale, turning to the right, hands to the earth. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale to come back to center. Hands come in front of the left shin. And on your exhale, hinging forward from the hips. Softening the heart down, softening the third eye down. Gently walking the hands back towards you. Coming back into your windshield wiper knees. All right, and then let's make our way over into tabletop. Wrists underneath the shoulders, gripping the fingers into the earth, cupping the hands. Knees underneath the hips. Okay, intuition here. What is your body telling you that you need? What is your mind thinking that you need? Not what do you want, what do you need? Kind of laugh because that's been a common theme in our home. What do you need? What do you want? Okay, so coming back to table, curling the toes under, coming back into downward dog, shoulders roll back and down the spine. Micro bend in the elbows. And take a deep bend in the knees. Send the hips back. Soften the neck. Perhaps you pedal out your feet, sway your hips from side to side, or maybe you hang out here. Let's find 2 more rounds of breath. And then making your way towards the front of your mat into forward fold, feet are hip distance apart. Again, bend in your knees here. Perhaps you soften the upper body, release any tension in the neck. For a little extra stretch here along the back of the neck, maybe you clasp your hands along the back of your head, tuck your elbows in towards you and gently pull your head towards your knees, your forehead. Releasing your hands. Let's come into a halfway lift. Hands come to shins or thighs, flat back. Draw the belly button in. Imagine a string pulling it up towards the sky. Crown of the head reaches forward and find the 4 corners of your feet, equal weight, 4 corners of your feet. You may feel like you're tipping forward a little bit. Flat back here. All right, let's bring our hands to our hips. And on your inhale, lengthen the spine and then come on up to mountain pose. All right, so mountain pose, equal weight in the 4 corners of the feet. Feet are hip distance apart. Squeeze the inner thighs towards each other. Slight tuck of the tailbone. Shoulders roll back and down the spine. Open the hands forward. Crown of the head reaches high. All right, so very active in our mountain pose, right? Lots of stuff going on. Okay, inhale, arms reach up, extended mountain, soften the shoulders. Exhale, bend in the knees with a flat back swan, diving down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, use your core. Exhale, let's sit back into a chair pose. Slight tuck of the tailbone, send the hips back, send the shins back. Opening the heart towards the front of the mat, soften the shoulders. Use the strength here in your legs. All right, exhale, forward fold. Let's take a big step back here with the right foot coming into warrior one. Toes point up towards the top right corner of the mat, your right foot. Nice wide stance here. As the arms reach up towards the sky, shifting the hips so that maybe they're square to the front of the mat. Send the tailbone down. Soften the shoulders. Okay, a little movement here. So draw the belly button in, crown of the head stays high, finding length in your spine, and then reach the arms back behind you, lean forward with a flat back. Still bending into the front knee. Inhale, arms reach up towards the sky. We're preparing for something. Exhale, arms reach back behind you. Inhale, arms reach up. Last one, exhale, hinge forward from the waist if it feels good. Send the arms back from the waist, from the hips, sorry. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, let's bring the hands to the earth. Come back into a plank pose. Your variation of a plank. So in the plank, grip your fingers, push your body away from the earth, draw the belly button in. Then shifting your weight forward, all of us drop our knees, tuck the elbows and lower. Baby cobra. Reach each foot away from you, tops of the feet come down to the earth. Okay, shoulders roll back and down the spine, tuck the elbows, lift the heart. Continue looking down at the earth. One more round of breath. Exhale to lower. Tabletop or a reverse push-up. Downward dog. Couple rounds of breath here. Allowing your feet to come towards the front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale back into your chair pose. One more time. Sink the hips down, slight tuck of the tailbone, lift the heart. So we still want to be active here in the core. Draw the belly button in to hold you steady, hold you up. Feel everything turned on right now in the body. All the muscles are on. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot steps back, coming into warrior one on the other side. Wide stance, tuck of the tailbone, squaring the hips forward. Front knee is over the ankle in line with the second or third toe. Draw the belly button in, exhale, reach the arms back, crown of the head reaches forward. Inhale up. Exhale, reach back, head forward. Inhale up. Exhale, reach back. I don't know how many we did on the other side, so let's do one more. Inhale up. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to the earth. Come into your variation of a plank. Shift your weight forward, drop the knees, tuck the elbows. All right, find your back bend of choice. What feels right for you? Is it baby cobra, sphinx, full cobra? Use your intuition. Listen inside. What do you need? And exhale to lower. Tabletop or reverse push-up. Downward dog. Making your way towards the front of the mat, forward fold. And on your next inhale, reverse swan dive up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Okay, so we're going to move into a little bit of a balancing series. Let's do the balancing section separate. So if you need to move to a wall, you certainly can. Okay. So finding mountain pose. Let's come right into chair pose. Send the hips back. Send the shins back, slight tuck of the tailbone, open the arms up towards the sky. Eagle, right knee crosses over the left. So either eagle arms, or if you need to, this time maybe hands come together, elbows come together. Or eagle arms, right arm out first, left arm over top. Find your variation. Elbows to shoulder height, hands away from the face. Okay, ready? We're gonna do either stay here or do, don't know what it's called. I wanna call it an eagle crunch. That doesn't sound like fun, does it? No. All right, so we're gonna do an eagle bow. Let's call it that. So you're gonna send the elbows towards the knees, round the spine. Inhale, to come back up. Exhale, knee, elbows towards knees. Take your time if you need to. Inhale, come back up. Okay, we're gonna keep the cross of the arms, send the right leg back behind you, warrior three with eagle arms. So turn the toes of the right foot down towards the earth. Crown of the head reaches forward, reach the arms forward. Release the arms, find your eagle wings. And then come into mountain pose. All right, ready, other side? Let's find chair. Okay, and then we're going to shift our weight into our right foot, left knee crosses over right. Find your variation of eagle arms for the one that I was doing. If you're following me, left arm out, right arm over top. So notice what's going on with the shoulders. Even though we have the elbows up to about shoulder height, soften the shoulders, hands away from the face. Ooh, draw the belly button in, use your core. And then our eagle bow. Knees, or no, elbows towards knees. I mean, you can try and bring your knees towards your elbows, but good luck. And come back up. Woohoo. We'll find one more. Take your time. Draw the belly button in, round the spine. Come on back to your eagle. Wherever you are, keeping the cross of your arms. Push into the right foot, send the left foot back behind you. Warrior three with eagle arms. Imagine the inner left thigh rotating up towards the sky. Reach the arms forward. Find a length in your spine. Straight line here if you can. Exhale, find your eagle wings and mountain pose. All right, come on back to your mat if you've moved off. Mountain pose. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, swan diving down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. So your choice, warrior one or high lunge. Sorry, right foot steps back. Wide stance, whichever stance you choose, arms reach up high. All right, eagle arms. Again, your option here can be hands together, elbows together, or maybe even hands to the shoulders. Or eagle arms, let's do right arm first, left arm over top. Soften the shoulders. All right, slight tuck of the tailbone. Imagine a string pulling your heart up towards the sky. So our movement here is coming more from the upper back than the lower. Release the arms. Right foot comes down into warrior one if you aren't already there. Clasping the hands behind you. So maybe it's hands together or elbows together. We're going to find a humble warrior. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, hinging forward to the inside of the left leg. If hands are clasped, maybe they reach up towards the sky. Soften the third eye down towards the earth. Find length in your spine and come on back up. Reaching the arms up towards the sky. All right, shift your weight forward into the left foot, reach the arms back behind you, and then we're gonna just step forward into mountain pose. Inhale, extended mountain. And exhale, forward fold. Left foot steps back, warrior one or high lunge. Squeeze the inner thighs to rise. Take a few rounds of breath here. And then find your variation of eagle arms. If you're crossing at the shoulders, find the opposite cross. Eagle arms, left arm comes out, right arm over top. Soften the shoulders. One more round of breath. And then again, imagine that string pulling the heart up towards the sky. And a slight tuck of the tailbone here. Continue squeezing the inner thighs, squeeze the glutes, protect the low back. Inhale to come back to center, release the arms. Let's all come into warrior one. Hands come behind you, either hands to elbows, opposite clasp, or clasp the hands, opposite clasp. Shoulders roll back and down the spine. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to hinge towards the inside of the right leg. Soften the third eye down. Still bending into that front knee, keeping it over the ankle in line with the second or third toe. One more round of breath. Then lengthen your spine and come on up. You're gonna reach the arms up towards the sky. Shift your weight forward, send your hands back, step forward into mountain. All right, inhale, arms reach up towards the sky, extended mountain. Exhale, let's just bring the hands down to our third eye. In Anjali Mudra, oh my goodness. Take a moment here to connect to the third eye. Connect to any messages. What do you need? Bring your hands to heart center, connecting to your heart. What do you feel? Releasing your hands by your sides, mountain pose. All right, let's come right down onto the earth, onto our backs. Our nice graceful way, coming down. Okay, so from our back here, let's find a bridge pose. Feet are hip distance apart, 2 fists width. We want to keep the knees same distance apart if we can. Whenever you're ready, pushing the feet into the earth to lift the hips, squeeze the inner thighs, squeeze the glutes. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you find your variation of a bridge pose. Could be grabbing a hold of the long edges of the mat, pull the mat apart as if you're ripping it. Or if it's in your body, tucking your shoulders underneath you. Clasp your hands. See if you can send your hands down towards the earth. Lift the hips. And remember that grapefruit underneath your chin. Try not to crunch the chin in. Continue pushing the feet into the earth. And breathe. Let's find one more round of breath here. And then untucking the shoulders if they're underneath you, slowly come down to the earth. Allow the back to soften. Let's find constructive rest one more time. Knees together, feet apart. Allow the back to relax here. Okay, we're going to find the opposite. So let's walk the feet towards each other. Feet come together, knees apart. So reclined butterfly. If you have blocks nearby and you need them, feel free to place them underneath either where the hip and thigh meet each other or underneath the knees, only if you feel like you need them. Okay, arms here. Where does it feel good? So you can always bring the arms out to the side, maybe cactus shape, or maybe T shape, or arms reach up and back behind you to feel a little bit more length and opening in the rib cage. Softening the breath. Softening between the eyebrows. Perhaps imagining a purple light or violet light, same thing, radiating from between the eyebrows. Allow that light to circle around your head. Whenever you're ready, allowing the knees to come together, feet to the earth, repositioning your back flat on the earth. Okay, intuition here. What kind of a twist do you feel like your body needs? For low back, uh, we move the hips to one side and then drop the knees to the opposite side. For more of a mid back, we'll just keep the legs where they are and then find whatever cross in your legs feels good for you. Maybe you drop to one side or the other, depending on what feels good for your body. So, what does your body need? You can experiment, see what it feels like to drop the knees to one side and then maybe the other. What feels best for you and your body? This bottom leg wrapping around on top helps to get into the hip a little bit. With every exhale, softening the shoulders. Maybe you have to tuck that left shoulder under. Totally okay. It helps you to relax here. One more round of breath. Hey, no, you know what? When does it feel right for you to change to the other side? When it does, making your way over. Release any tension that you feel. Softening across the forehead. And when this side feels complete for you, gently coming back to center and repositioning your back flat on the earth. All right, 2 minutes of finding whatever your body is asking for. Maybe it's a different variation of a twist. It could be hugging the knees in, happy baby, back to recline butterfly. What do you need? Listening to what we need is a different place to listen to than listening to what we want. When we listen to what we want, it's our brain talking. When we listen to what we need, it's more that intuition. We are about halfway through the 2 minutes. Okay, when you are ready, finding Shavasana or any final resting shape on the earth, might be lying on your side body, your front body. Returning to the sensation of your breath. Notice where the breath originates from in your body. Being present in your body. Notice any sensations that you feel, maybe warmth, tingling, maybe your body is trying to tell you something. Are you able to stay calm in this moment, to breathe? And can you find quiet? Quiet in your mind, quiet in your body. Finding stillness, quiet, and calm. feeling relaxed and at ease. Softening the place between your eyebrows. On your next inhale, I invite you to take a long, slow breath in. Hold the breath for as long as it feels comfortable. And then as you release the breath, feel a wave of bright light shine and flood your whole third eye area. Again, on your next inhale, breathe in, hold for as long as it feels good. Feel relaxed and at ease. And when you are ready, let go of the breath. Feel a spotlight of violet color flooding your third eye area. This is the seat of your intuition. It holds the answers to your life. Again, if you have a question or a situation you are questioning in your life, offer it to this violet light. If your mind begins to wander, come back to that spot between the eyebrows, envisioning the purple light. Maybe it's a purple sphere rotating around 360 degrees. being open to any messages. Your vision will become clear only when you look into your heart. He who looks outside dreams. He who looks inside awakens. Gently bringing your awareness back into your space. Perhaps you make some movements here. What movements do you need? Whenever you're ready, rolling over to one side, whichever side is calling for you. And then making your way up to seated. Lowering or closing your eyes once you get there. Taking deep inhales in through the nose and long, slow exhales out. I honor this space that we are in that has brought us together virtually. I honor all of the yogis from India and all of the teachers from around the world who have brought us this beautiful practice. And I honor all of you for being here today, for sharing your practice with me and with each other. Thank you for joining me. Have a beautiful day.